Hello everyone, what is up? Firebeast89 here, welcome back to the video. This is going to be the Phantom Knights, the Knight deck, the Charmer deck, along with Psychic deck. For the Phantom Knight deck we have Phantom Knights of Cursed Javelin, Phantom Knights of Break Sword, 2 copies of Phantom Knights of Rusty Barge, Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon, another Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon, just 2 different models, Phantom Knights of Break Sword, Supreme King Dragon Dark Rebellion, and 2 copies of Dark Requiem XYZ Dragon, another copy of Cursed Javelin, and finally Arc Rebellion XYZ Dragon. Now that is it for the extra deck. And so now, for the main deck we have couple Pendulum Monsters, Performa Pal Go Golem, and Time Gazer. Because we need Dark Pendulum, so I put in high scale Dark Pendulum Monsters, because I needed to summon in a card from the extra deck, and it does give me Phantom Knight monsters much quicker. Phantom Knights of Silent Boots, Phantom Knight of Ragged Gloves, Phantom Knights of Dark Gauntlets, Knight's Wing, Knights of Shadow Veil, 2 of them, Knights of Mistclaw, Knights of Fragile Armor, Knights with Cloven Helm, Phantom Knights Rank Up Magic Force, Fog Blade, Silent Boots, Knight's Wing, Ancient Cloak, Fragile Armor, Phantom Knight Rank Up Magic Launch, Fragile Armor, Lost Vambrace, Phantom Knights of Silent Boots, Phantom Knights of Ragged Glove, another Pendulum Monster, Stargazer Magician, Cloven Helm, Phantom Knights of Ancient Cloak, Ragged Glove, Stained Greaves, Performa Pal Go Golem, Phantom Knights of Dark Gauntlets, Phantom Knight Sword, Phantom Knights of Mistclaws, another Mistclaws, Phantom Knight's Wing, Phantom Knights of Cloven Helm, another Pendulum Monster, Performa Pal King Bear, Shadow Veil, Phantom Knights of Dark Gauntlets, and 2 copies of Phantom Knight Sword. Alright, that is it for the Phantom Knight deck. Alright, next up is legitimately the actual Knight deck. Carriagon into Luminous Knight, 3 copies of Arcana Extra Joker, 2 copies of Arcana Knight Joker. Now for the actual cards, Gearfried the Iron Knight, Blade Knight, Thunder Spread Summon, Supply Squad, Valkyria Knight, Command Knight, Blade Knight, Monster Reborn, Marauding Captain, Command Knight, Jax Knight, Queen's Knight, Familiar Knight, Interdimensional Matter Transporter, 3 copies of King's Knight, Queen's Knight, Jax Knight, Ties of the Brethren, Joker's Knight, Jack and Queen's Knight, Perry Knight, Court of Cards, 2 more copies of Armageddon Knight, Blade Knight, Ties of the Brethren, Backup Soldier, Slifer the Sky Dragon, Familiar Knight, Valkyrian Knight, Command Knight, Call of the Haunted, Soldier Revealing Light, Familiar Knight, Marauding Captain, and finally Valkyrian Knight. Alright, that is it for the Knight deck. Alright, and now we're going to go on to the Psychic deck. 2 copies of Gravity Controller, Genetic Woman, Mech Knight, Indigo Eclipse, Psychic Kinesis, Psychic Ace, Psychic Overload, 2 copies of Battle Teleportation, Dr. Cranium, Mech Knight Orange Sunset, Genetic Woman, Future Glow, Metaphysical Regeneration, Necklace of Command, Psychic Reactor, Psychic Will Dealer, Psychic Tracker, Genetic Woman, Battle Teleportation, Psychic Forever, Dr. Cranium, Teleport, Rod of the Mind's Eye, Silent Psychic Wizard, Psychic Jumper, Psychic Blade, ESP Amplifier, Psychic Rejuvenation, Crabones, Leaf Place, Psychic Soul, Teleport, Brain Hazard, Psychic Will Dealer, Seren Psychic Witch, Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, Psychic Sword, Hush Psychic Clerk, Telepathic Power, Emergency Teleport, and Psychic Blade. Alright, that is it for the Psychic deck. So what my goal is, I'm going to try to get after this I have literally 2 more decks, well, 2 more decklist videos to record, but technically 8 decks. And then after that, I'm going to start the tag tournament possibly this weekend, or I may just take another break. So for this we have also the Earth Charmer Immovable, Spirit Charmer, Avalanching Asa, Blazing Hita, Awakening of the Possessed Rosanru, Spiritual Wind Art, Miyabi, Awakening of the Pest Gigiobite, Possessed Partnerships, Familiar Possessed Wind, Unpossessed, Book of Moon, Gigabyte, Ronrayu, Nephris Archfiend Eater of Neuromanus, Area of the Water Charmer, Inari Fire, Familiar Possessed Dark, Area of the Water Charmer, Spiritual Fire Art Kurganite, Spirit Charmers, Heat to the Fire Charmer, Wind the Wind Charmer, Dark the Dark Charmer, Book of Eclipse, Awakening of the Possessed, Lena the Light Charmer, Heat to the Fire Charmer, Spiritual Water Art Aki, I guess, Grand Spiritual Art Ichirin, Awakening of the Possessed, Storming Wind, Raging Area, Familiar Possessed Hita, Awakening of the Possessed Greater Inari Fire, Awakening of the Possessed Nazarius Archfiend, also the Earth Charmer, Spiritual Earth Art Kuragani, Unpossessed, Possessed Partnerships, Familiar Possessed Lena, and finally Familiar Possessed Area. Alright, that is it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.